Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first and 10, it's Stidham. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2. At the
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you, Bo.
And a couple. Here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll give it to Dobbins. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Stidham. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jasir Taylor.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify it.
Pick up.
Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Another run here with Paul. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up third and 6.
This is third and 6. Here's Taylor. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That's caught left side by Ingram. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Around a shotgun, it's Stidham. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down by Jermaine Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 25, here's second and 8. Throwing is Stidham. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Taylor looking to throw. Pass is caught. That's Rutledge, the tight end. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
To throw is Taylor. And that is incomplete. Jeremy Ruckert was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Will McDonald, their tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos to gain of 43 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the give, it's Harvey. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Jamian Sherwood on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
21-yard line.
Now Stidham. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jets, nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. To the right side and incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A run here with Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Field. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll return this from the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Stidham going to throw on first down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stidham. Flushed to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stidham from the pistol. He'll let it go deep left sideline. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Mims sent in motion here. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Stidham to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Cortland Sutton Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
At their own 34-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Janie and Sherwood there to meet him.
1-yard gain brings up
Here's 2nd and 9. A run with Dobbins. And he gets this up close to the 40. Janie and Sherwood there to meet him.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
We will be right back, I promise. I'm going to have me a little bit of some nachos real quick for a little halftime lunch. I hope it doesn't give me a timer. If it gives me a timer, I can fuck the fuck off. Eating some nachos. How are you, Anteater?
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's Hall. And he'll get past the marker. We've got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now, Fields, exiting the pocket right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
A gain of a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Fields. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the defense can't come out with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he will score! Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Rolling right. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was taking ball at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. That's swung out to Harvey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run here with Harvey.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Off we go in the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Jets.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll run. This is Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. To throw is Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up. Fields. He's got his big tight end record. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They give to Hall. Yeah. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Throwing is Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. He has a touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead?
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Broncos 19.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by Brandon Stevens.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down by Michael Clemens. A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
The 17-yard line.
Throwing is Stidham. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Second down, goal to go.
Second and goal. At the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Stidham. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. They're trying to pick it up with Harvey. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. They'll come up now for second down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. On the run to the right. He'll take off again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Fields from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Important punt here in this tie game late. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Stidham. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Stidham. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
18-yard line.
Here we go. Here's Hall. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Second and 6.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to win the game. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down. Fields. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll run again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
A run here with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle by P.J. Watt. A gain of 4.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
45-yard line.
Fields. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now, Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Stidham going to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They go play action with Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fields to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Stidham. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime. First down, it's Davis. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
It's a gain of 9.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Green 19, Jets attack.
A run with Davis. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.